Live streaming is great. It's like you fall in love with the people that are there. It's like you've known one another for a long time, and you form this special bond. And most of those guys, you've never even seen them in life.
Yeah.
That's what most brokers will push. So it's amazing to hear that a broker is saying, look, guys, take your time. Don't rush into things.
People are probably tired of us talking about Octa, but guys, come on.
Yeah. What else can we talk about?
Should we just be honest?
About the interview?
Yeah, about the experience.
Yeah, no, why not?
Sitting and watching this podcast right now, or listening to the podcast, you justify the fact that you should, and
there's no other podcast you can watch, so it's justifiable. If you are a Kaizer Chiefs supporter and you are a trader and you're not profitable, you've got no business quitting. Alright guys, welcome once again. We're back with another episode. A hot one, by the way, guys. We have just witnessed history.
Yes. Off of the back of our trading competition.
Yeah, it's myself, Givens Kgasi, and I'm not sitting alone.
With Nqobile Tembane from Top Traders South Africa, guys. Yes.
Yeah, the famous one. I had to put that in. And I'm sure you're so convinced that today you're off the road.
I was like, yo, thank you.
Yeah.
He has acknowledged me, but he refuses to acknowledge me. It's fine. My time will come. And my time will come.
I know. I just hope it doesn't happen sooner. Yeah, guys, welcome. We're done with the competition. It's nice, but it's also sad at the same time.
Bittersweet moment. I don't know. It's already bittersweet moment indeed. What a I don't know. I had so much fun, man. So much fun, and it's what we kept saying, that guys join. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a vibe, and it was exactly that. Before we even go too far, big thank you to everyone who was all stakeholders were involved. To the TTSA team, to MJ, to Jay there, myself, Souls as well, who was also part of it. Big shout out to Octa though, I think, for them being so innovative and taking risks on things that the rest of the industry doesn't particularly take risks on, and like changing the narrative drastically. Because the narrative is changing on all fronts.
No, that definitely. Shout out to them for not taking someone's idea and run with it. Because we know that a lot of brokers, they like doing that. Like they see guys pushing something and like, okay, we can amplify it, put in some money, make it big, then the next thing becomes their concept.
So that respect is so crucial. I know there was the I'm just gonna talk it on Savmuntu right now.
Pushing even the wrong things.
I know there's another trading competition which was what happened there was so sad actually. But I actually can't even get into details because I think the person was talking from a place of I actually can't get into details actually.
So Sababa too much.
No, it's not. It's a thing of I was told in confidence what was
so you're trying to respect the person who told you this. No, makes sense.
But the other shop, couldn't care less, honestly. But anyways, unfortunately I can't get into that. I would have loved to, guys. You know me. Next thing you guys see me on the road, be like, when I'm Nqobile, you don't know how to keep things to yourself. I'm like, see guys. You've probably heard me talk about Octa on this channel for almost 2 years now. By now, you know, Octa is Top Traders South Africa's main sponsor. And how many times have you guys heard me say, use the link in the description below? But hey, I get it. You don't just believe everything you hear in ads, even if it's coming from me. And honestly, that is smart. Don't just take anyone's words for it. Go check it out for yourself. A reliable broker with no hidden fees, no chart manipulations. What you see is what you get. And if you decide to give it a go today, use my promo code for a bonus. Try Octa, trust Octa.
But a big shout out to Octa, man, for being part of this.
That's so true. I remember when they were like, guys, host this. They're like,
Yeah, and those meetings we've had with them, everyone was just nervous. I think we were nervous from our side. Like, okay, fine, we didn't expect this to happen this soon.
Yeah.
But we had to execute.
Yeah, and we did. And I think that's whenever a mandate is given or put forth, guys, some things, they might not align with currently where you are.
Sure.
Or what you're trying to do in that current season in your life, but somebody's going to come and be like, hey, look. And I think this was one of those things for us, because this has never really, something like this has never really been in the books for us.
No.
Especially at this point in time.
Yeah, no, I think the timing was good as well. I think the timing was perfect because the timing, I mean, this competition came at the time where you and I both had a mission about what we want to see happen in the industry.
Yes.
What would be good for industry, what we believe would be good for industry. So I think it came at the right time, and yeah, man, we enjoyed. I mean, the whole week of being commentators the whole week. Peter Jury there. I knew you were gonna take that one.
We'll get to that level one day. But I really enjoyed the commentating part. I think right now it's a skill or a thing I actually want to work on, because it was so much fun. I didn't realize it until
live streaming is great, man. live streaming is great. It's like you fall in love with the people that are there. It's like you've known one another for a long time, and you form this special bond, and most of those guys you've never even seen them in life.
Yeah.
In real life. Yeah. But you have so much bond. It's like, have you seen, I don't know, guys, maybe it might be me. Like, have you seen that if you meet someone that you always looked and watched on TV, the minute you meet them, it's like you've always known each other.
True.
Yeah. But you were just watching this person. So even with live streaming, it feels like that. Like, every time you meet with someone, like, I was on your live stream. Like, okay, fine, what's your name? And they tell you, this is my name. And like, it's really you. Because sometimes, remember, the names on the live stream, man, it's not their actual names. So you're trying to, because every time, remember, okay, fine, on the live stream, you don't see their pictures. Some don't have pictures. And those who have pictures, they're like small picture, right? So what your brain will do is try to put a picture with a name.
Yeah.
Right? It's like now, like, be honest with me. I'm going to be awful now. Don't say it. Right? Don't say it. I'm going to ask you a question, but don't say it.
Okay.
If I ask you.
Yeah.
If I told you I got robbed. Which race are you? Okay, don't answer.
Yeah, no.
But we all know, right? Yeah, so back to what I was saying, like you are trying to put like a picture with the name. So someone is calling himself like something, and you are like, okay, fine, how does this person look like? Have you seen that the people, especially people on radio, they don't sound like they look? Have you seen that? Or am I the only one?
No.
Yeah, like when you see the person in real life, like, oh,
I mean, not all of them. Maybe like a few of them sound like how they look, but I don't think, not all of them. Majority of them probably don't sound like how they look.
Yeah. So also with live streaming is like that. Like when you see them in real life, oh, it's you. K9 sniper, like, oh, it's you. And you're just thinking of somebody with guns all the time. There's a sniper there on the name. And when you meet with them in real life, you realize they're such a humble soul. Yeah. Can't even carry a gun, man. humble. So yeah, man, I think we enjoyed.
Yeah, no, by the way, another big congratulations to participant number 9.
Yeah, I feel like I've won, man. I've been saying number 9 is going to win the competition. Yeah, no, big congratulations to participant number 9. It was quite an eventful week. Participant number 9 held down the top 2 positions from Ghana Max. Yeah. All the way to the end. He never went outside top 2.
And I think he went to second only one day.
Yeah, then he was back at number 1.
Yeah, and then for the rest of the week, it was actually to come to think about it. And it's literally just there at the top. Nice.
Sometimes he's not trading.
Cruising. I think that was the case.
Yeah, we learned a lot from this participant.
Yeah.
And he's quiet, man. Like we've never even seen him on the comment section. He's been quiet all the time.
Because he's focused on the charts.
Yo.
And not to say the people who were commenting,
Yeah.
they were not focused. No, but I think we need to an honorable mention to Mokele.
Yeah.
To Sia, the guys, really everything. You guys honestly came in. You guys made the stream extra special.
Yeah. Special shout out to you guys,
Yeah,
man.
they really made the stream extra special. Even though Sia, Sia even.
Sia was number one at some point.
Yeah.
And he said he's gonna buy a Gucci.
Was it Gucci slides?
Yeah, he said he was gonna buy Gucci slides. And the following day he was down from position 1 to position 2.
Yeah,
but we walked away with something, 5,000 rand.
5,000 rand,
man,
correct.
Something.
5,000 rand. Yeah, so so we had participant number 7 who walked away with 5.
Yeah.
Almost covered his deposit.
Yeah.
We had my favorite participant in 4th place. We had
participant number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, who walked away with 3,500 rand, and then. Yeah, no, I was rooting for number 3. I don't know what happened though. Did you see number 3 and number 8 did this?
Yeah.
Gee.
And it goes to show you that it's not about how you start. Because participant number 8 had it rough.
Yes,
At some point he was part of the top 5, then he was out.
Yeah, literally.
And he came back to position 5, I think, ne?
Yes.
Then,
Then he moved 1 up to position 4. And then the final results.
He's number 2 now.
Literally. Yeah. Crazy.
Silver position.
Didn't see that one coming. I was like, but you saw, I did mention number 8 or something. Then I got disappointed. I was like, Inside.
No, Chief, your number was number 3. Your number was number 3.
Yeah.
But I think we've learned a lot throughout this journey that, man, it's really not about how you start. It's about what you do until the final whistle. And also, chances are the people that were watching the live stream, there's a high possibility that they were distracted.
Okay.
And they made mistakes. There's a high chance. I'm not saying that's what happened, but there's a possibility that's what happened.
The psychological one.
It's a psychological thing because you're thinking, man, I'm not in the top 5. I need to push. And you make more mistakes.
Yeah, but I feel like somehow that should be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it motivates you to push, but at the same time, it can be very destructive, like you say.
Remember, we are dealing with markets that you are not in charge of.
Okay.
That's what makes it tricky, because if you want to push, you are pushing what if the market is consolidating and your strategy is not in line with the market condition? What do you then do?
Sure.
You're going to force trades. Yeah. Because why? Your opponent is winning. You know? So it's both ways. And one can say, fine, MJ, I hear you, but even those who watch the competition also got an edge by knowing what the opponent is doing and studying like the points. Okay, this one is up, this one is down. Therefore, this is what I need to do. I mean, at this point, participant number 9, I mean, the strategy that I was giving to Sia, let's see, look, you are up by 400%, buddy. Yeah. Don't trade. Chances are you have points, right? You would find that participant number 9 did the same thing. Chilled for 1 day. So I'm not doing anything. These guys there's a high chance they won't keep up. So it's both ways, but I think it all depends on how strong you are. You know, psychological, how strong you are. Yeah. If you can keep it, then watch everything and go with it. And I think that's why we are also there to comment on what is happening, give strategies where we can, you know, do market analysis where we could, right? And yeah, guys, I think you saw it. Most of our analysis was spot on. A grade, A grade, A grade. I'm sure you saw it, guys. A grade. So again, it was helping a lot of people to push, you know. And we were also preaching risk reward. We're preaching risk more than anything. That guys, if you're going to take these trades, and they were not being given a signals because someone was asking. So there's a comment we had. Someone was asking, okay, fine, if I enter the competition, are you going to give me signals? It defeats the whole purpose, because now, I mean, why should you get signals if you are part of the competition, you know?
because this is literally about skill. It's about your strategy.
Yeah.
It's about, and thing is, I think that was when in the briefs that we got during our meetings with Octa.
Yeah.
One of the mandate, or can I call it mandates, that they put forth was that, guys, this is actually not about winning. It's about challenge. It's about traders growing. You know, it's about, we want people to grow, and I think that's what Octa understands. You know, and they understand business. They understand a growing trader is a profitable trader long term.
And it's amazing to hear that from a broker, man. I mean, most brokers would push that, make a deposit, trade now so that you blow.
Yeah.
That's what most brokers will push. So it's amazing to hear that a broker is saying, look, guys, take your time. Don't rush into things. Even if you're not the winner here, this is about your growth more than anything.
Literally. So I think that's really quite commendable when you look at it from outside looking in. It's like, oh, okay, now cool, nice.
Yeah.
Now, do your thing, guys. Do your thing. Yeah, because, hey, guys, and I know people are probably tired of us talking about Octa, but guys, come on.
Yeah. What else can we talk about, guys? Like, what else can we talk about?
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We're blessed enough for them to invest over 30,000 rand worth of funds to give away to people and all that. And I think that was really great for us to be able to allocate it to different people, for people to get paid. And then, beautiful stuff.
On to the next one.
Yeah, on to the next one indeed. On to the next
Possibly we'll have another one.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. And you guys better join, guys. If you guys don't join, lungisana $100. We don't know. Maka, just in case.
Yeah.
You never know, eh? You never know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so the trading competition, thank you very much. Guys, I'm grateful. I'm like in a happy place right now, period. So I'm just like, yeah, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, well done to the crew as well, man. The whole team. I think we held it down, eh?
It was our first time, it was actually our first time live streaming on the channel. I think we had challenges here and there. It was a learning curve, a learning experience, actually, you know, because with live streaming, you also know yourself, you learn on the go, because some things you learn while you're live.
Sometimes you forget to press mute and you are just talking. Hey, man, it's but you learn. I mean, it has happened on radio stations, it happened on live TV as well. So, but I think we tried our best. We really tried our best. I mean, I was traveling to studio every night.
Yeah, literally.
And I didn't feel like I was just excited, you know, to travel all the time and on stream. But I really enjoyed it, yo.
Yeah, no, great times. The time was had, guys. The time was had.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there on the brain of yours?
What have we uploaded so far? So we had live streaming. Okay, a lot of people are asking.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Did we upload last week? We did. In the chats.
I think it was the vlog.
Oh, yeah. We had a vlog, guys. Interesting vlog.
Are we just going to put honest... should we just be honest?
About the interview?
Yeah, about the experience.
Yeah, no, why not, man? Yeah. I mean, for me, in my personal opinion, the SABC interview was pop. I didn't enjoy it. I had a meeting with my manager, and I said, never put me on interviews like that ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had my own reasons. And I'm sure also you can weigh in on that. When you invite people on stations to push a narrative, I feel like it's unfair. Because you're trying to... I don't know, man, but I didn't enjoy it. I mean, first of all, we got there. I feel like our time was so disrespected. And with all respect to South African broadcasting channels, right? We got there early. I mean, we woke up early. We met with the crew. We were supposed to be there 10 to 6. Remember? That's what we were told, right? We were there at 5 to, right? Manager was there. Everybody was there. They said 6 o'clock we need to do makeup. I went there without a makeup. Not that I wanted to. But what I'm saying is that I feel like our time could have been respected, right? So we stood there for like an hour. Our show was supposed to start. I mean, if I had other things, because at times you have like slots. I remember with the budget speech, I was just coming from one interview to the other, because sometimes my manager would have like time slots. Okay, the Minister of Finance is speaking at this time. When he's done with his speech, we want you on Power FM at 1:15. At 20 past, we have another interview. When you're done there, you have to jump on another interview. I mean, we prepare for these things, right? And imagine if I had other things to do that day. Because the interview was supposed to be at 20 to 7. Everybody was waiting. We started only late. Why? The person who was interviewing me was late. Right, and you must also think of what it does to you psychologically. I mean, you are in the waiting room. The producers are asking, "Where is the host?"
Yeah,
and like you're sitting there. I mean, you are mic'd up, and you're just thinking, "Okay."
Yeah.
Then when you get there, you start with the interview. Is asking irrelevant things. When we wanted to go on mainstream, we don't want to focus on the negative. Guys, stop asking us about the fleshy life. We are not about that, right? If you are asking me, other traders are living a lavish lifestyle, this is what do you do, and you want my input on them, I'm not them. Why don't you invite them on the platform and ask them? I'm there for other things. I'm there for growth. I'm there for how can we change the narrative, right? But you are asking me questions about other people. I'm not there for that. And that's not what we had agreed about. What we had agreed about on that interview was to push compliance, regulatory framework, as well as how can we help people that are being scammed. So I felt like I was being interviewed as if I'm a scammer or a recovering scamist. You understand? That's how I felt about the interview. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't fairly enjoy it. And I don't know what's your take, but I saw the look on your face when I came back, because I do these things with you, and I know how excited you are when I'm done with them. But I saw the look on your face that I don't think it was well prepared, because even the presenter didn't name his show well. I mean, it's like I come here and I call it chat industry show. So I felt like there was a lot of things going wrong there. I mean, man, I really didn't enjoy it. I don't want to lie. From Ongono Max, the spot where I was supposed to sit, I mean, we are taught this thing. When you get on TV, this is what you need to do, your posture and everything. The line that was put there was all over the place. I didn't know. Like, it was a thing, okay, you sit here.
Yeah, no, I personally wasn't quite impressed.
Yeah.
The interview itself, the people there were great, welcoming.
The staff were amazing, man.
Great,
shout out to SABC staff members, man. Amazing people.
Amazing staff, I won't lie. But it's just that little part. But that's fine. People have their own agendas they want to push, but you need to agree with someone. Hence, I think whenever I do interviews, I literally ask someone, we will have these off-camera conversations. Do you have an agenda you want to push? Is there something you want to push? And unfortunately, it's business at the end of the day, because you're asking you're asking someone else to take their time off to come and shoot on your platform and then give you all the information and whatnot. So if there's some form of if they feel like they want an exchange, and it's like, hey, this is how much my time is. My time costs this this exchange right here. Simple as that. And I've never really been against it, but shout out to the people who just come here and just give information and knowledge for the benefits of the next one. At this point, it's charity work, truth be told.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah.
But overall, I would just I don't know, man. I like being involved with things that benefit the next person. And for me, that felt like more of an attack rather than how do we in a positive light. The same topics could have been had, truth be told, but in a more positive light.
Exactly.
Rather than like you said, if they really wanted those certain questions answered in a certain way, they should have fetched somebody who they did research on. And then
we see people having nice cars, nice what. How do you guys make your money? Like, I'm part of them now. That's what you were saying. That's the narrative you are pushing to people. You know, why do you have to involve the other people in this? And why do you make it personal? First thing to start with.
Yeah, I know, he took it to heart.
No, it was personal, man.
It was extremely personal. Even his justification afterwards was kind of pop, though.
Yeah, like, I mean, okay, fine. First of all, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not going to be ashamed that I'm a businessman. I'm not going to be ashamed because before I'm a trader, I'm a business person. I've went to school for this thing, to study this thing, to understand what business is all about, right? I've got a passion for business and I'm an investor as well. So we are having someone with so many streams of income and you want to ask him, how does he make his money? You've got YouTube, you've got subscribers. Okay, how is that going to help the next person? That I've got subscribers. I am in partnership with Octa. First of all, it's Octa that put me there.
Yeah.
So if Octa put me there, now I'm talking about my life. Okay, fine. What are the community achieving and what is Octa also achieving, right? Because when I wanted to go on mainstream Tate Tembane, and I was so clear about it, when they said, can you be a speaker because there are things that you wanted to address? I said, I want to address. I mean, I could have asked Octa to come to my house, let's vlog.
Yeah.
You understand? Let's have a day where we're gonna drive my car and go in a swimming pool, fly somewhere. But I didn't choose that. I chose, look, there are issues at hand. We're having a lot of people that are being scammed. We're having a lot of victims. Can I push this narrative? Can you come in partnership with me? Let's push this narrative. A lot of people don't know that if they make money, they should be compliant. The people don't understand even how the FSCA works. People don't even understand when they're scammed, what should they be doing, right? I pushed that narrative. And that's why we were on that show, okay? But now when you change it and make it look like, I think there was less respect for the platform. That's how I feel.
Yeah, no, the one, what a waste of that little portion over there.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you think about this, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and this becomes our opinion. Like how people have opinion about me, have opinions about what we do here and whatnot. And it's okay, guys. It's all right to have your own opinions. Just that we have a platform. That's the only difference there is, honestly, truth be told. You know, so we're able to just come here and sit down and talk about these things. And then, if you guys disagree, then it's okay. It's all right. But it's just how we feel, guys.
Yes. Yeah. Entitlement is just on another level, man. And sometimes I think it's important, guys. Respect a person for who he is. Approach rather a person for who he is, rather than approaching a person for just because we are in the same game, you're taking everybody the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a call late at night, man. I mean, in the afternoon, Sunday, can we have your picture?
Okay.
From SABC.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, fine. On Sunday, I thought everything. No, we need to put it up there. Can you give us your bio? I'm like, whew. I mean, if I was saying I'm not working, or let's say they're getting this from my manager, I know my manager is not working on Sunday. That means the information was going to be given the next day, and it was going to make us look like we are disorganized on our side. And we really take our job serious, guys. Like, we really take our job serious. We plan for these things. I mean, sometimes they don't tell you what they're going to ask you.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you. I already knew what they were going to ask, but they only asked me one thing. One thing, to be honest with you. I'm like, what narrative are you pushing? But I'm like, if you have answers, you have answers, man. You're just going to answer.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why I enjoy interviews about analyzing, not interviews about tell me about yourself. I don't enjoy that. I mean, guys, I cannot be on national TV for you to ask me about how, like, tell us about yourself.
Let's get to the crux of the matter.
Man.
Simple. Let's just get straight to it. Name into the Ndaba.
That's it, man.
I mean, if you want to come tell us about yourself, come to Market Masters.
You know what's funny? I was having a conversation with Souls, and I was like, but that guy should have just asked you to go on Market Masters and ask you those questions, man. I mean, we want to talk about what is happening, man. We've got tariffs. Let's talk about tariffs.
And it's live at the end of the day. It's
man.
not,
millions of people are watching.
And you don't have the hour, 2 hours that we have to do podcasts. There, it's live. You need to kill.
7 minutes. So you are giving 7 minutes, and the first 4 minutes, it's them analyzing. 3 minutes, You have to break it down to their questions and telling them about yourself. And I'm like, okay, guys, there are tariffs that we can talk about. From 145% to 30%. The market is dumping now. Dollar is gaining strength. Let's break it down, guys. How can we make money? How can we benefit out of this? Guys, the budget speech is out. This is what is happening. That's a conversation I like having. But if you're gonna ask me about how many kids I have and the size of my shoe, man,
Can you turn down my headphones a bit over there at the top? Yeah, thanks. Oh, that's too much. How can I hear myself? No, a bit up, anyway, up. Yeah, no, down. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah,
now?
it's okay. Better.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I also appreciate your honest opinion about that interview because you were not happy. Like I came back and you're like, what was that?
You can't be buddy. You can't always be buddy there with people.
Yeah, no, man. I think if I'm being invited again, I doubt. Because I told my manager, man, please secure me interviews that have growth. We can talk about business. We can talk about the economy. We can talk about growth. We can talk about regulatory framework. We can talk about compliance. You know, like let's talk about important information, man.
Yeah.
Don't ask me funny questions.
And on that note, FMS is coming, guys. Yes, 2 weeks from now. Is it 2 weeks? I think
2 weeks from now.
Exactly 2 weeks from now, we'll be there at Kapa. Guys, apologies. I know 2 weeks back we said we're going to put in a form there for you guys to fill out this episode. The form will be down there below. We'll also go back to the previous episode and edit that as well. Or put in the form in the description as well, because I think there's just a bit of an interest for people to come. Yeah. But guys, day one, guys, catch us. Let's have conversation.
29, 30.
Yeah,
so I'm speaking on the 29th.
Yes.
At 12 p.m., around 12 p.m. or so.
Yeah, no,
I'll be on stage.
But I think it's going to be a very different vibe. Yeah, it's going to be a very different vibe this year, it being in Cape Town. Because it hasn't been in Cape Town. It's the first time in Cape Town, right?
If I'm not mistaken, FMAS only started 2 years ago.
2 years ago. No, was it 2, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, let us know there on the comment section. But last time I checked, I think FMAS started in 2023.
Oh, yes.
In South Africa. But I think in other countries it has been there.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be very interesting to see who the main sponsors are for the whole event. Everything, man. So yeah, it's going to be great. Really excited. Hope to see you guys there. Remember what I've told you guys. Leverage what you have. Provide value. Make the broker pay for it. Period. And guys, that doesn't come from and I'm pretty sure guys at Octa watch this when I say this because guys, it's not coming from a bad place. It's not coming from a place of entitlement. It's just coming from a place of knowing that, no, look, I think, let me just break it down actually for the sake of the people, because I think we always say so basically so you guys have known we've shot interviews in Cape Town, we've shot interviews in Durban. Those were sponsored by Octa. Octa, we went to Octa, we're like, no, guys, look, we have lots of traders in this particular area that people have been requesting for. There's the value over there. Can we go that side and shoot that side? Please give us a budget.
Yeah.
And then that happens. They allocate a budget to us, and then we go down there, we do what we have to do. Same thing we've done in Cape Town as well, guys. And we did the same thing this time around, because one thing we do know is that Cape Town, we've been actually getting requests to come back to Cape Town as well. Plus as well, we haven't actually shot an industry chats. We only shot in half these, but we haven't really shot an industry chats that required us to catch a flight. Yeah, boy.
It's fine.
MJ's been complaining. It's like, hey, the resources in this company, guys.
They go one way. They go one way. I'm starting to think this is a Kedah-ment. Yeah, Kedah sheep.
There's redistribution of assets.
No. There's comrades in this company here. The budget goes one way, and we never see it on other slots.
Yeah, so I think it was just one of those things where we submitted a proposal, and mind you, crazy. Yeah, I think a lot of people, we take such things for granted. We already on a contract with Octa for a period of time until it ends. But already during, we're like, no, we're already submitting a proposal already, because it's just like for FMAS, it was a separate proposal, but we're submitting we were not under the assumption that let's ask Octa to go to FMAS and they will just pay and we'll go just like that. No, guys, we're adults. We are the adults now. I don't know if I've been on TikTok lately, by the way. So there's this thing of like, guys, we are the adults now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we are the adults now, guys. So we can't be thinking with childish ways, childish behaviors. We're just teenagers who are, who have no, I don't even know what the word I'm looking, who are, okay, I don't know how to use this word, who are filled with adolescence. Okay,
Yeah.
my dad says it like that. It's very important. We literally went to Octa. We didn't go, hey, Octa, send us to Cape Town. No, like literally one thing I tell you, a proposal goes before the conversation, then we'll have a conversation afterwards. And mind you guys, I always say this, and MJ knows I always say this, my brother knows I always say this, if you know me, everything is justifiable.
Yeah.
And I mean, everything is justifiable, guys.
Yeah. Even your losses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything is justifiable. You sitting and watching this podcast right now or listening to the podcast, you justify the fact that you should, and
there's no other podcast you can watch, so it's justifiable.
Exactly, and to say that it doesn't come from a negative standpoint of view, it's merely just saying that. Because I think some people take it negatively, and it doesn't have a negative connotation. It's just a statement, simple as is. Everything is justifiable, so you're able to justify things that are right, justify things that are wrong. Done. Anyway, going back to what I'm saying. So we submitted a proposal long before, and then they got back to us with because already we didn't even have to have a meeting about, hey guys, we want to go to FMAS. What do you guys want to do at FMAS? There was no such, because proposal went with all the bullet points, with the return on investment, and you guys need to, guys, if you don't know how to submit a proposal, basic proposals, guys, honestly, guys, just go on YouTube, just watch a few videos, invest in your own time, because, guys, it's frustrating to hear BDMs complain, these guys don't know how to run businesses.
Yeah.
You have to teach. Hey, let me keep quiet.
What the late man?
Me? No, man. I'm not angry, actually. I'm very happy right now. I'm at peace.
Okay, moving on. I think the mistakes I think we do in the industry is to rush for numbers.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Like, everybody just wanna have. You could have a lot of people, and it goes in any business.
Okay.
But sometimes you can have, you can find sponsors, and we've been saying this also on the show. Sometimes you gotta be willing to collaborate for free, because also brands also want to see if how they can mitigate risk on their side, looking at how you behave with this collaboration, because they'll rather maybe lose a bit of. How can I put it? Integrity at some point, but not money and integrity at the same time. So they'll be willing to hold integrity there. So let's see if this person can be at our standard, and you can move on from there. It goes with every business, and I've seen it with myself as well. There are a lot of people who have asked, guys, if you want me to invest it. So I'm on a journey now. Of trying, like I've been looking to invest in small businesses. So I've been saying, send me your proposal. Let me look at it. If it makes sense, let me have a meeting with you. But guys, there is also a power valuation, because I want to see if I'm going to put, let's say, this money in your business. I want to see how much I'm going to get in how many months, in how many days, right? And it needs to, we've been saying again, must make business sense. But the mistake I see a lot of people do is they can send me a proposal, Mr. President, I run a quota shop, it has potential to make $1 million. Like, how do you justify that? You understand? I mean, how many people are you doing right now? Like, how many people are you servicing? How many people are you providing those quotas for you to think you can reach every business person believes that they can reach 1 million customers. That's what they think. And I think that's what Capitec got right.
Oh, yeah.
Capitec got that right because they knew they had a mandate from the get-go. But guys, look, we don't have private wealth. We don't have private lines. We don't have loans for houses. We don't have vehicle finance. We don't have, what is this? Business accounts. We're just going to hit, not even check accounts. They just focus on savings account.
Done.
And look at what they did, man.
Yeah.
Put technology, less costing, and say, let's test the market. And the market responded well. It responded well. And they grew from there. Okay, fine, guys, I think we're doing well now. Let's get into business accounts. They hit that nicely. Let's get into this. Let's get into that. And that's how they saw their growth. That's what is important to scale like that. Don't scale too early. And sometimes don't delegate too early if the business is still small. You know, I've seen what youngsters also do, and again, it's my opinion. Like some people will ask me, can you come on our trading group and see how we do things? And you would find that in this trading group, you have a senior analyst, a market analyst, a financial analyst, like big titles. And I'm like, guys, why are you having those titles? Like, what's your role? Since you are a market analyst, what's your role? No, I just send analysis. Okay. Financial analyst, what are you sending? I'm sending indices analysis. Like everyone is doing the same thing, and you know the titles are there, and there's really no need for that. I mean, don't go for the title before you can see the money coming in.
I don't know if I mentioned, but I think we did mention it here on the podcast about titles and how I think it was Pops, he was actually talking about how there was when he emceed events, and then you'll find that, you know, there's a title of like a long, you know, those long titles, those intros. And then you find that there's a white bro there. John's like, no, bro. He's like, yeah, what's your intro? He's like, nah, just call me John, bro.
Yeah.
And then you find out the one with that long title compared to John.
Yeah.
You understand? John's not concerned about the title. John's more concerned about making bag.
That's what we spoke about. Guys, time is important now. On a 7-minute slot. We don't care about titles, man.
Yeah.
We don't care about who we are and what not. We care about what we want to say and who can we change the life of in a short space of time. That's what we're all about. We don't really care about titles, right? And I think that's where a lot of people are getting it wrong with this title thing. You can literally become something, man, with no title, nothing, and delegating too early sometimes grow nicely in your business.
The only person who deserves the title right now is participant number 9. Yeah.
Champion. Yeah, and
Champion.
Also Kaizer Chief supporters. You guys deserve this title. You are core champions. From now on, you're core champions.
Hi, congratulations. As a Pirate supporter, you know what, we are not so losers, so congrats.
But you are.
No, it's not that. You know what? The thing is, the Kaizer Chiefs fans right now, are doing too much.
The thing is, man, I was saying this also on the live stream. I was like, if you are a Kaizer Chiefs supporter and you are a trader and you're not profitable, you've got no business quitting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I've never seen such a positive nation like the Kgasi fans. Like, those guys could be losing 9 games in a row. One win. They can take Barcelona, they can take Real Madrid, they can...
That's always the problem.
They are a problem, those guys. Or let me say, we are a problem, because I'm back from Skukune United. I'm back now, because I've never seen people so positive, man. Like they defending their team like nobody's business. And I think that's a mentality we also need. And I think that's the beauty we can get also from sports, that some of these characters, if we can integrate them in our businesses, we can grow. You know, like Kaizer Chiefs fans, they focus on those wins, man. Like every win to them matters. And that's what we need to do also as business people, as traders. Every win must matter. Because every win is I think the players right now are motivated. Looking at, we had like the soccer match was Saturday, man. We are now in 2026, just Kaizer Chiefs fans. I mean, fireworks were... People were just celebrating.
Over-celebrating.
Yeah, like it was like the 31st of December.
Literally.
But you can understand what it does to like soccer players' mindset that, guys, like there are a lot of people that have been wanting this. It's been 10 years, you know? Let's go for it. But it's Chiefs. It's Chiefs either way. It's Chiefs. By the time you are thinking we are on the right track,
short left.
But the positivity, I think, is what we need to carry on as human beings, to carry on as business people, to as just human beings, man. We just need to have that positivity, because at times, I don't think everybody wakes up with a positive energy every day.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
Yeah. What do you think is that one thing? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
What do you think is that one thing that pushes you when you feel like, I don't want to do anything?
See, I need to get new motivation now, you see. Because here's the thing.
Did you really say that?
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Sorry, guys, about that. I need to watch what I say on the camera.
Like
from
some
now
of these
on.
things that you're saying, man. Like, okay, carry on.
And I think that's the beauty about being an entrepreneur. At least when you're working a 9 to 5, you know that you have to wake up. That's your motivation. If you're not at work, your boss is going to be angry at you. That's going to make your day uncomfortable. That's not going to be a good day for you. That becomes motivation. So when you're an entrepreneur, you eventually get to a place where you're working at your own schedule, designing your own schedule. Then you realize that if I don't wake up and do this, no one's going to do this for me.
Yeah.
And I think for me, that has probably been one of my biggest motivators moving forward. Is that thing of like, if I don't do this, no one else is going to do this. Sure. I can't now file for... You and Souls the other day making jokes about filing for leave days. Yeah, as entrepreneurs, obviously, we don't have those luxuries, but obviously we do have other luxuries, truth be told. I think there's pros and cons on both sides, on both ends, working the 9 to 5 or the entrepreneur route.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
No, I think sometimes it's seasonal, man. I think for people that are asking, should I get into entrepreneurship now or should I quit my job and whatnot? These things are seasonal. If you were to ask me, and I'll be honest with you, if you were to ask me back then, MJ, would you quit your job? Never. I wouldn't have quit my job. I'll be honest with you, because I know the pain I've been through.
Yeah.
I could have just stayed there. How can I help you? I get.
Yeah, and it's crazy, one positive thought in the morning can really change the outlook of your day or how your day is supposed to move, the way it's supposed to move, truth be told. And in the morning, like I've got this thing, those who know, I've got this thing, Monday mornings for me are my favorite time of the week.
Sure.
Why? Because you get to set the tone for your week on a Monday morning. Yes, if things don't go well, it's okay. What? There's a quote, not a quote, but a meme video I once saw. It's like, guys, if you fail today, just quit. It's fine. We'll come back tomorrow again and try again. So, there are days where things get really tough and it's okay to quit for the day and be like, guys, I tried today, but it doesn't mean that you must quit now until maybe decide, take a break. If the charts have been beating you the whole day, quit. Go take a break, quit. Go take a break, quit. And I think we think about quitting in such a negative light, whereas I don't think we should be viewing it from that point of view. We should be viewing it from a positive standpoint of view of like, okay, no, if I'm going to quit for today, sharp, but I've had a tough day today, I'm quitting. This is why I call it quits for the day. But tomorrow when you wake up with a new attitude again of like, nah, let me come and do this.
Yeah. And the power of planning a day ahead, I think, is important. I know myself, I mess up a day if I didn't plan for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, waking up like an accident is a problem for me. It's a problem because I mess it up.
Yeah.
I mess it up. Like I'm going to like this attention deficit hyperactivity disorder thing is a problem, man.
Yeah.
So if you don't hack your brain, it's a problem. So you need to Plan your day ahead. I mean, write these things down that you need to do. I know there are people that are against a to-do list, but I think at some point it works.
Yeah, no, it actually does work, eh?
Yeah.
Actually does. I think the only problem with the to-do list is when you start to miss a couple things on your to-do list, then you start playing catch up. And I think when you're behind, you know what I love about the Bible app on the Bible, the famous Bible app, the most popular one, is that when you have like a devotional plan and you miss a day, sharp, then you come back and you catch me up. And then it brings all the days clean, like to where you are. So it doesn't make you feel bad that I missed yesterday, I missed the day before. It adjusts all the days to there. So when people are planning tasks for themselves, people become so overwhelmed. I've experienced this before where you're like, you said you planned, like, no, we're gonna do this, gonna do this. Next thing, jiggy, you miss a day or two. Then you need to catch up. And that becomes so overwhelming, truth be told.
Utilize technology as well, guys. I think it's important to utilize the technology that you have. If you don't know what to do with your life, let me plug you with something. Tell ChatGPT about where you are, what you're trying to do, and what can it suggest for you to do right now. I kid you not, you're going to find something.
Yeah.
The people that I coach, I normally advise them to do this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Go tell ChatGPT, I have a 9 to 5. It's annoying me. Hate my boss. Listen, I'm not saying ChatGPT was going to give you but it's going to give you an idea. And you don't have to take anything from whatever that is going to suggest. You can take bits and pieces and try to put something together. Tell it that you hate your boss, you hate waking up in the morning, and you always get your day messed up. What can I really do with my life? Kid you not. Many suggestions will be there.
Yeah. And AI is powerful, guys. Extremely powerful. I've been dabbling a whole lot lately, like more than usual, and I'm just like you start to actually realize why it's so important, why there's this race going on all over the world. It's not a small time thing. It is really not a small time thing.
Dangerous at the same time.
Yeah, extremely. Gee, what?
Dangerous at the same time. Dangerous at the man, you'll be shocked how that thing can suggest things that you never thought of.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Amazing things. So, but let's utilize it for the good. And guys, also use it for your trading. I don't know how much time I've saved with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
At this point, man, that thing is just...
Yeah, it saves you time. I won't lie. Even me with other tasks that I needed, I've saved some time because you just...
Yeah.
And then sharp. And then,
We spoke about this last time. Take a picture. Whether it's MT4, it's on MetaCodes, or it's on TradingView. Take a picture with your, that thing, I don't know, what do they call it? Not the measure. The thing that shows like position.
Okay.
Like where you want to put your stop loss, where you want to put your TP. Take a picture of that thing. Copy it, paste it on AI. Right? And put this prompt. This is where I think I want to put my stops and my TP. Where do you think is the next psychological level or the next major support and resistance? Because at times you miss these things with your naked eye. It will suggest.
Sure. That is so true.
But don't ask it funny questions. Should I buy gold?
Yes, that is actually what I wanted to mention, because you'll find that people will use... I think the more time you spend with the AI, whichever AI platform you're using, understand the lingo, understand how to structure your wording, because you can't just get there and be like, yes, it will probably attempt to answer you, but the more accurate you are in terms of your ask, the more accurate you'll get in terms of, and it's not like a magical thing, guys, where you put in 5 rand and then you get 10 rand. No, it's not that. I don't think and that's why I think a lot of people now say, like, MJ says must put this in AI, and it will tell us the direction.
Yeah, it will never tell you. It will even tell you that, look, one thing about AI, guys, is that you will need interpretation at the end of the day. If you don't know what you're doing, still, it's not going to be useless for you. I always say, let's adopt the hybrid approach, where we are going to use our minds and help of AI to, because when I think of AI, I'm thinking of speed, efficiency. That's what I'm thinking about. And I think that's what can help us to be more efficient and process and execute trades speedily by knowing the price points in which we want to be executed at. Yeah.
No, powerful. Yeah, no, that's, I don't know. That, for me, that's it.
Yeah, we're going to have to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. What are you looking forward for this week?
For this week? What am I looking forward to? Oh, going to have those the burgers with the team tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, guys, is it tomorrow? No.
Yeah, today for people, but tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow we are having going to eat the. Okay, say it please, because this is what frustrates me, guys.
The best burgers according to 94.7 in Joburg. Yeah.
I think at this point we've tried more than 3 or 4 pizza places. He's been saying, like, every time he finds a new spot, I found the best. So I'm not really convinced about these burgers, because you've been saying a lot of this is the best. So I can only tell.
There's a spot, but it's fine. I'll mention it another day.
Okay, so you're coming to my house, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you're coming with the crew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have burgers in my house tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's it on my side.
Yeah, anything?
Guys, we love you guys we really, really do love you guys so much. We appreciate you guys so much, especially for the ones who are here right now.
Yeah.
We saw you guys on the live.
Guys, so that we know. So that, let's check this. If you are still watching, right? Say I am here. I am still here. On the comment section, just type I'm still here. I just want to see how many people will type. And I want to see the loyal ones. Just type I'm still here.
And if you're not used to commenting, we know some people just watch and don't comment. Guys, just for today. Just say
just for today, yeah. I'm still here. That's it. Guys, from myself, our President MJ Givens Kgasi.
Tembane.
And we're out.